Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
David Bodie has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
Jason Hayward is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right.
Now in right field, number 22, Jason.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia.
First offering on its way.
JT Realmuto.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And the Curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Harper stands at first with one out. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Another try at 2-2. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now here it comes. That misses. 2-0. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 2-0 on the way. Chris Bryant waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1.
The 3-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman, Chris.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ball 2 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Nobody out, runner on first. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting third.
So a runner at first with one out now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's set and the pitch. Too high, 1-0. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. Into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Segura has it, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's fouled away. Three-two pitch. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. From the belt, the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two down, runners at first and second. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Real Muto gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 9.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. And it's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. chopped toward the second baseman. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And another foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Runners are at first and third, one away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, Aaron Nola, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Into the box now, Victor Caratini. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Line drive base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. The second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Outside, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cubs lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now that second baseman.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's quickly 0-2. Kingery is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fouled away.
Nope.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're down 3-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
All set for the start of the fourth. At the plate, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. Base hit into right center. Bruce rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now, JT Realmuto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball back outside.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper as they open it up to 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Gene Segura standing in. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. Shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row? When the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Alec Mills answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Mills. Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. Happ's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 8 and the Cubs 2. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, still going back, and it's gone. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
So stepping in, Victor Caratini. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 30.
Stepping up now, Alec Mills. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Cubs do get 1 back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Phillies 8 and the Cubbies 3. So striding in, Scott Kingery, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
God.
Here's the first pitch to him.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-0. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jay Bruce.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. Back goes Hayward, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
1 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Cubbies 3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, David Bodie. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1 home.
That's the ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
That's the
Ball
ball.
3. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1. And there's ball one.
1-1.
Runner at second here with one man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes, and so far this guy struggled. First pitch strikes less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
1-1 to Schwarber.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
From the belt, the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Grounded to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out toward second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 9-5. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Too high, and it's 3-0. Gene Segura will be next. Now the 3-0 offering, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The runner scores from second.
The first baseman, number 17, Karsten.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly. Kipnis on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius. From the belt, the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1 ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hard hit at third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Trevor McGill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And gone into the right field bleachers. A 3-run shot by Jay Bruce. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-0 on the way.
Up. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Reggie McClain enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready now, Ian Happ 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Victor Caratini will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor.
Albert Almora will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Almora.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. McClain playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive.
I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Full count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 15.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now batting, first base.
I can tell you from experience,